Hello everyone, welcome here to the finals here at General Games on the 3rd of February 2018. It's an all-Czech affair.
Yes, I'm Sean Brown.
I'm Steve Smophlis and this is the Czech Pile Mirror.
Yay. I'm so excited.
Alright, here we go. So Joe's in the play, being the high seed.
Yep.
With Pluto Delta and a pass.
Ooh, no Deathrite is something.
Dude, neither player has a turn on Deathrite. Wow.
They just have... I mean, I guess since you're in the mirror, you can keep these clunky as hell hands.
Yeah, because your mana's never going anywhere.
Yeah, because your mana's never going anywhere. The game's going super long. So we see Jared with him, a Snapcaster, a Strix, a Kolaghan's Command. Yeah, everyone's going to probably be casting their cards this game.
So we've got a Volk fetch on the end step of Jared. Now...
Oh, no. Okay.
Okay.
No Brainstorm.
All right, so we can play our Strix out.
All right, lovely. Play your Strix. Draw a card. Oh, another fetching. Oh, why is everyone fetching lands? What's happening?
Maybe they want to draw the Brainstorm as their deck thing.
What?
Now,
You can't even cast Brainstorm off that.
well, that's good. Maybe it's like a stopgap to prevent him from actually casting Brainstorm.
You know what would be disgusting? In response to Strix, Pyroblast in the main deck.
Oh, he did Pyroblast my True Name Nemesis one's main deck.
Oh, look at this. Lovely.
Please fetch. No, he can't get. Yeah.
All right.
I was hoping it was the true mirror. So we're gonna
No,
have...
it is not quite. So Strixes on both sides. Will they trade? Will they just stare at each other?
I suppose one of them's going to get in there.
Yeah, someone... I mean, you want them in the graveyard in the end, right?
So Joe's got a Jace the Mind Sculptor in hand, but Jared has a Thought Seize, and they both have Force of Wills.
And they both...
Well, Jared's going to get to him next turn. That's pretty cool.
I'm surprised he didn't just go for the him.
The turn to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you're not behind on board. It's just a 1/1 burb.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, in the end, the Strixes don't really...
They individually don't kill you.
Yeah.
They kill you en masse.
Yes. I mean, they do add up, especially in these long games, but what's that?
So 3 mana, I can only assume Kolaghan's... No, just attack.
Oh, yes, the good old tradesies. What
Sorry?
is this? See,
is
Joe,
this Painted Wizard or something, or...
Joe with the spiciness.
Oh my god, producer, please help us
Producer,
out.
what is this card? Is it going to take a Force of Will? Is it going to take a K command? I think this is
We've been left out. We've been left out to sea.
left out. Oh, wow. What is this magical card that has bidden a Force of Will?
It must be like some a dumb Odyssey wizard or something.
No, is it actually...
It's not
Hey,
Patron Wizard.
Wizards weren't in Odyssey, though. It was Wizards were in
What,
in
Onslaught.
Onslaught.
Baron
Master Wizard.
All right.
Okay.
Right. So our producers chimed in over what it does.
So it's
I'm just going to read it out. All right. It's from Urza's Saga, Baron, Barrin, comma Master Wizard. That's a nice beard. 1 blue. Baron Master Wizard counts as wizard. I love old Magic text boxes. 2 sacrifice a permanent. Return target creature to owner's hand.
That's...
You can sacrifice your land. Go get Balstrix back to your hand.
Wait, is that... No,
return target creature to owner's hand.
Oh, so you bounce your own Baleful Strix.
Yeah, you can sacrifice.
Because it's certainly not good here to be bouncing your opponent's
I wonder
rubbish
why
back.
Jared forced that. That card seems terrible. I must be missing something.
Well, I guess it's... I don't know. I guess it's a guy. I mean, there's a good rule in Legacy. If you have to read it, probably just
It's a
force
3 mana 1/1 that doesn't go get. It doesn't even have buyback to get other 1/1s, like my favorite matron.
Hey.
Okay,
All right.
that's a confusing card for the mirror. Maybe it's good against show and tell.
Well, this is game 1. Yeah, I guess it's good against show and tell. I can see its purposes.
He's got respect for the show and tell.
I mean,
Not too keen to lose to it straight away.
it gets bounced though, Baron. Poor legendary fellow. He was of the Talarian Academy. He was the
Jared chiming in that maybe he should have just let it resolve because it doesn't do anything. But that's the thing. If you play against a spicy card, why would they have it in their deck if it's not good?
Yeah. I think all right. So Joe opts instead of the him. I guess he wants to defend this Ponder. Because that's really the only thing that he's got going on. So I don't mind forcing the him there. I don't mind it. I mean, what's the best sequence in the situation Jared just had there? Thoughtseize him or him Thoughtseize? Tell me.
Probably Thoughtseize him.
I don't know. I don't play these black cards.
Well, you want to hit a land if he's got one, but if he doesn't have a land, I don't think it really matters.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think. Ooh,
And a top deck Leovold
that's a good ponder.
hits Force Will.
Hits Force of Will. All right. So now both players really
So
just on top deck mode, I think. So we see a bolt and a K. The K command's going to be pretty good, I imagine.
can't go get back the burb, can you?
What's he got? A bird. Yep.
If only Joe could get a Colligan's command to go bring back his Baron.
That would be fun.
That would be the game-ending card.
Game-ending card.
You can sacrifice his lands.
Look at these lands. Look how beautiful this is. Look, I think Joe's got every type of land in play.
Will some of the
I don't
players
ha-
just run out of cards? They've hemmed each other into oblivion. Okay, and enough.
Another Leovold, not bad.
And a lightning bolt.
And don't forget to draw.
Draw. Oh, yeah, it's got it.
He knows. He knows. So
Perhaps
Leovold.
draw before we put it in the bin in case it's a counter spell.
Yes.
And Thoughtseize.
Another
What you got?
Thoughtseize. Ooh,
Oh.
plays an Ambush Viper. Powerful stuff. And lose 2 life. Ooh, it's like an Ambush Viper that had haste.
Yes. Got him.
All right, more
Oh,
birds.
no. Another burb.
Burb. What's it a burb?
I don't know. Just want to call it a burb.
Like a suburb?
Yeah, like BIRB.
This is looking like a suburb of burbs.
It's a flock of seagulls.
Snapcaster just sitting there. That's what he's saying.
He really would like to get his Baron.
He would really like to get his Baron to bounce his Snapcaster.
I have to find out from Joe why he thought that was a good card to
I
bring
think
in.
he just showed us then. He pointed to Baron and Snapcaster. What if he has a Cavern of Souls in his deck to name on Wizard?
Oh my god, this is going too deep. We can just play Jace and bounce.
Yeah, sure.
You can't bounce permanents, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, so a Deathrite.
Yep. The Idiot Brigade is really assembling.
What are we gonna like upkeep or draw step K command? Jared did that to me once, 2 turns in a row. I didn't have a draw step for 2 turns.
That's not fun.
No, it wasn't fun at all. All right, so Snapcaster's in.
Snapcaster went to the burbs. All right.
So
Ooh,
hard cast forceful in the K
like
command.
it. So Jared's quite ahead here.
Becoming a street fight.
Burb fight. Fight in the suburbs with the burbs.
All right, what was the draw? Come on, Joe, let's see it. It was a brainstorm.
All right, that's pretty good. See, this is the matchup where things
Yes, burbs. More burbs.
burbs into the brainstorm. The Thoughtseize is not doing much though.
Well, he can put Underground Sea, Thoughtseize on top, and then burb into brainstorm.
Burbing into a brainstorm's never too bad. Can cast the brainstorm and brainstorm into Thoughtseize and rubbish.
All right, so Joe wants to keep the Thoughtseize.
Yep, I guess because it's not doing much. All right, so he just shocked himself.
Yep, sees a Bloodstone Mire on Jared's side.
And a
Now
burb.
we're going to see the burb. In we go.
I would hold this
Yeah,
brainstorm.
that's not brainstorm. Just
That's
so
not
quickly.
brainstorm. Don't get gutsy. I guess you can't get too attached to things in your hand, though.
No, but there is no
there's no
need to
need,
brainstorm. You
yeah.
can't brainstorm into a bolt to kill the
Yeah.
Deathrite.
There's really nothing to do here.
Better off to draw the next card so you can have the Underground Sea to shuffle away.
If he hits a fetch land, that would be lovely. I really don't like. I mean, brainstorm's amazing, but like in these decks, I see a lot of like brainstorm with no fetches because you just hit land drops, and
Well, they got 20 lands.
so I'm very. Like, because with the Delver deck, it's very lean and efficient. You're always brainstorming very effectively.
Mm-hmm.
But in these decks, it's always
It's very, very hard to whiff completely on a brainstorm in a Delver deck because everything's good.
well, depends.
I mean,
Mm.
sometimes if you have lands and spells going, brainstorm's pretty good.
Yes.
All right, so what are we going to look at?
All right, fetch land, fetch land, fetch land. What's he looking for here, really? Anyway, yeah.
Oh, more burbs. Yes.
We're gonna put. It's I think we put Underground Sea,
All right, so a
And
bit of a
fetch.
tell that we might have a.
Snapcaster Reno.
Do I have 3 Leovolds in the bin? 1, 2.
I think it's just 2.
just 2.
A lot of gold cards in this deck, as you expect from a 4-color deck.
Yeah. Well,
I think we put Underground Sea and Snapcaster or the fetch. Play a burb, draw
Draw.
draw something, and then
We can Snapcast a Brainstorm again if we feel so inclined. Although if he's got a removal spell, I just want to get rid of that Deathrite Shaman.
I mean, I actually like here kind of having the Snapcaster as the next draw. So if there's any discard or anything, because he can't, because ideally you want to snap Kolaghan's Command.
I'm definitely keeping the fetch land.
Oh, for sure. You want to get rid of this C.
But,
Yeah. Okay.
unless he just wants to Balfostrix into the fetch land.
Yeah,
and
I
then
think that's
shuffle.
the plan. I think that's the plan. I think you cast the Strix, draw the fetch, play the fetch, and then have Snapcaster plus a 1-mana spell ready to go. Or next turn you can untap and Snapcaster.
Bit of a heads-up play that Jared could do. He could acknowledge that maybe there's a Snapcaster, and he could try and go for the Lightning Bolt.
Yeah, and then
But-
I see.
Another Deathrite Shaman.
A bit of a standoff. So that's why Joe didn't play the Strix.
This is quite a good 1-mana creature.
You don't say.
Best 1-mana creature ever printed. Not close.
Sorry, Goblin Lackey.
Oh, that's again. The Deathrite Shaman is the Honda Civic 1-mana creature. The Goblin Lackey is like a Ferrari F40.
Yeah.
You can't drive that to work. All right, Bird Brigade, in we go. All right, the land that we knew that was there.
Yeah.
Deathrite's a Tesla. They should be burnt to the ground.
All right, so now Jared can actually really get to work because this Deathrite, the double Deathrite, can just keep eating Joe's.
He's on a 2-turn clock. Well, 3.
This is still game 1.
Oh yes, more birds.
Steve, this is still game 1. I thought we were already on to game 2 because we saw Baron Master Wizard.
Maybe he'll cut it.
I think he will. You know, it's a bad card if you're always cutting it every game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was me in Magus of the Wheel. It turned out I didn't want my opponent to draw 7 more cards.
This was in Punishing Maverick,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
I was trying hard to make bad decks good.
I think Punishing Maverick's okay. A lot of. We have a
Toxic Deluge.
Deluge would be nice.
But as long as there's more birds coming, that's all I want to know. So Joe does it for 2, goes to 7. Deathrites in response eat him down to 3.
Yep.
He loses his burb.
Oh dear. He loses his burb.
Then he's got a Snapcaster Mage as well, so that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I think he's got a lot going for him here. It depends what Jared's follow-up plays are, because there could be. I mean, if Jared has a Snapcaster Mage or something after the Deluge, then it's not fun times.
No.
Because we're going to, see a K command, get more burbs, or get a Deathrite or something. All right, here's the Deluge for Joe's. Joe puts up the peace sign and says, "Peace out, Deathrite Shaman."
You've been voted off the islands.
Voted off the island of burbs. All right, so it's eating.
I assume you target. Well, there's a lot of things to target, so you just take a Brainstorm to Bolt or something.
Yeah. Not
Good.
Baron Master Wizard.
No.
What if we see a Snap Kolaghan's Command to get back Baron Master Wizard?
Oh, that would
I think
make me
that's a
happy.
pretty game-winning play, though. Because then the Baron Master Wizard's in play, then you're just bouncing your Snapcaster back every turn.
At the cost of 1 land or a burb.
Yeah, well, look how many land... Yeah, or a burb.
Yeah.
Or a burb. Burbs are pretty disposable, as we saw here. All
You
right.
sacrifice a land to bouncy Balfostrix to cast it again to draw more land to do it all over again.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like it. I like
Four,
it.
4-mana investment to draw a card. At this level, we can just start playing JM Day Tome.
JM Day Tome.
It's a card from Alpha.
I know the one. I
Yeah.
know. It was the win. It was not the WinCon. It was the card advantage engine of the old control decks.
What? The deck.
The deck.
Yeah.
The deck. The deck.
Our producer asks what information have I forgotten to remember that. I have the Pro Tour 1 gold border decks, and they all play JM Daytime because the card's so busted.
Oh, look. It seems like a Snapcaster is in play and bolting Joe to the face. And I think that I'm not sure if life totals are correct or not, or what is happening, but this may be a crack-in for lethal.
That's definitely the right life total.
Well, looks like Snapcaster's going to attack and kill someone.
I just hit a burb.
I think what Joe has to do is play a Snapcaster as an ambush viper to block this Snapcaster.
No,
Or
no.
not?
Joe was at 3
Oh, okay. Well,
because of the.
Diego Chan takes it. We're back in the booth.
Check Palmyra.
Yeah, well, there are lots of birds. Burbs.
It actually it didn't take too long, all considered.
I think the big difference was because you've seen some only play like one bolt or things like that. Because we saw Snapcaster kind of clean it up at the end with the good old bolt snap bolt. So
Look, you don't need as many bolts. You just need to kill them from X to 0.
we didn't see like the good old because often these games get into like a bit of a Jace fight, but it was just idiots.
Well, they just got hemmed out of it.
Yes,
out to pieces.
Thought seized him, and then it was just an idiot fight.
Yeah. There's a word for that.
What?
Idiot fight.
What?
Perhaps we won't go there.
Okay.
So, I mean, what do you even sideboard? What do you even sideboard in this? Like, what's bad and what's good? It's just like, would you just put all your sideboard into your deck and just say, well, whatever I draw is it?
I mean, that's basically what the deck is to start with,
yeah,
right? It's just
a mishmash of really powerful. Yeah.
Yeah, 15 cards. They're all good. So, Joe, I think the main thing is you're going to take out all your cards that cause card disadvantage.
Yep.
I got there in the end. Such as Force of Will and so on and so forth. So those are going out immediately because these are getting into real grindfest and every card matters. So I think those are going out first, and then you're bringing in, I think I do like kind of sweepery effects because as we saw, the games get very clogged with Strix and things like that, so it keeps you up on cards. Also, we like cards, like very efficient answers like, oh, Baron got cut.
Oh, no.
Baron got cut.
Well, Baron's going to be in the finals of a SCG, a General Games top 8. So
he was worth a Force of Will.
Guys, get your Barons now quickly.
Get your Barons now. So we're probably going to see efficient answers like Pyroblast, of course. Smash those Jaces to pieces.
Blue Blast to beat your Pyroblast.
Yep, correct. I mean, Blue Blast is certainly good for Jared's sideboard because Joe has Blood Moon, which could certainly do a lot.
I think they both have Blood Moon, actually.
You've got to be kidding me.
No, Jared Blood Mooned me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this should be fun.
Maybe you just got to set the trap.
I don't know if any of them are playing Decays. I haven't seen a Decay at all. Have we?
No, I don't think they are.
They're not playing Decay at all.
Man, imagine if they had Bitter Blossom.
I know. Yeah, well, Jared does have Bitter Blossom.
Jared's got Bitter Blossom.
Jared has Bitter Blossom. So Jared also has Umezawa's Jitte. Also great at cleaning up a burb town. So it should be interesting. We see a Liliana the Last Hope in Joe's sideboard, which is well known now as being a real haymaker.
That's a good card, that one.
For a lot of black based decks, it's really found its place in Legacy, hasn't it?
Yeah, I had one on my sideboard too. Wow, Baron's $6 on SCG.
Wow.
Don't worry, there's 72 in stock.
Well, I imagine he's, I don't know, a commander favorite. Tiny.
So in the meantime, our producers jack the prices up on this. Well, it does pitch to Force of Will.
I mean, so does many other cards.
The price goes up for every card it can interact with. So it starts at 0.
Yes.
And Baron interacts with Force of Will, so it's 50 cents there.
Yeah.
Misdirection, another 50 cents.
Just go up and up and up.
Yeah.
What's the other one? Foil?
Foil, yeah. Discard an island and a blue card.
Yeah.
And pale.
No, I thought it was 2. Is it an island and a blue card or just an island?
Island and a blue card.
Isn't there one where you discard a lot of islands?
No, there's Thwart, which is you pick up 3 islands.
Pick up 3 islands. That's right.
Yeah.
Right. Is that the buyback for pick up 3 islands?
No.
What's that one?
That's for bid. You discard 2 cards.
Discard 2 cards.
That's your
And
buyback.
buybacks.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, I know this because I really like playing casual stasis decks. And
You're a real griefer for those casual folks, huh?
I am.
Keep it casual, huh?
Yeah.
Nice and casual.
All my decks have always been about stopping lands because I actually don't know how to play Magic.
Yeah, I
so
agree.
I assume if my opponent can't play anything, then I can't
you'll be
lose.
fine.
Yeah.
I think that's what I've learned as well. I played D&T, Rugdover. All you want to do is destroy your opponent's mana.
If they can't cast a spell,
you can't be bad.
No.
You can't be bad at all.
Get me on top of all those like Forsaken City, Frozen Aether decks,
Oh yay.
Stasis. That's a combo for everyone out. That's free legal advice right there. Forsaken City and Stasis.
Yes, perfect.
You need Howling Mind to get it going though.
That's a lot of moving pieces
It's great.
for a fun bit of grief.
Hey, I worked really hard on this deck for a long time.
Yeah.
Didn't have Force Wheel though, so lost to combo a lot.
That's all right.
Yeah.
That's what many fun decks just have to live with. Fun decks like Nick Fit, as we've seen on General Games coverage, Gene Machine.
Oh, the Gene Machine, Rube Goldberg. And Night Tribal, that's right.
Night Tribal, that's right. That was all right. We're starting up our second game of the.
You can tell we're experts at this. Watching this match because all we can say is, they've got lands. Why does Joe have a Surgical Extraction in his hand?
Because it could be fun. I mean, it can get value. It's going to get value because there's a Snapcaster Mage is going to be cast at some stage. Joe's also kept in his Force of Wills.
So it'll trade 0 for 1 for 0.
Well, I mean, if you trade...
Jared's got a Jitte in his hand.
He does. No guys to... Oh, wow. Imagine if we see turn 3, just like what's else he's got? Yeah, imagine this turn, Brainstorm.
Yep.
Next turn, Snapcaster Brainstorm. Turn 4, Jitte Equip back.
Yep.
That's the game
Command.
over. Yeah, no, but still, you're taking down 2 burbs with that one Jitte connection.
That is a lot of burbs. That is a massacre.
I know, that's a burb massacre. Yes. All right.
Jits allowed by the council for hunting owls. Is that a prescribed weapon or?
Depends if the owl was an introduced species, I guess.
All right, so we go Deathrite Shaman. And Joe's got the Colligan's Command in hand. So
yep.
Jared will brainstorm in response to the Deathrite Shaman. But I think he was just to do it anyway.
Yes.
So ponder
What's
a
this?
white border brainstorm and a Colligan's Command of his own.
I recently bought, since I went to Japan, Japanese Macadian Mask Brainstorms.
I love it.
I'm really happy.
I'm going to Germanify my deck.
I'm Japanifying my deck.
We just started with 1 card.
Our producer
Can you
says
get Russian?
Russian is superior.
Can you get Russian Macadian Mask? Macadian Mask Brainstorms?
I think you can. Yeah, they're quite expensive. Wow, we see a surgical
on the Pluto Delta.
The Delta. Interesting.
Are we sure?
On the Delta?
Yeah. No, he's definitely. It was the side camera, so I thought maybe.
It's on. Look, they look like they're pointing to the Delta. I like hitting Brainstorm here, honestly.
I do too. They only play like 2 or 3 of each fetch land anyway.
Yeah, like there's a lot of Joe with the spicy plays. I think Jared will just shrug, and let his deltas
Well,
get
Jared
taken.
does have 1 in his hand. Does it matter if it's a different art?
Surgical. Oh, that's Joe's done really well then here if he's shooting the Delta because he's basically discard. He basically
he's taking he's duressing him of a land, but
hey, that's pretty cool. Duressing your opponent from a land. That's not bad.
So when the surgicals not have it's in
Oh, okay.
Right.
All right.
Upkeep.
Love it.
Maybe he could get an extra card.
He could just brainstorm now though, and
it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, I mean, I actually don't mind brainstorming there, to be honest, just to save yourself 1 card.
Yeah, then you get a free shuffle off it anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So
Jared's got 2 onslaught, 2 cons. Love it. Keep him guessing.
Yeah. Then a brainstorm that is whiteboarded, altered Thoughtseize, promo Jitte. Makes you want to vomit. Makes you want to vomit.
You can tell Jared's not one for the classics.
He's not one for classiness, let's say. You know, something nice and cohesive. I like it.
Well, he's in the finals, we're in the booth, so what do we know?
Yeah, obviously a nice set of Japanese Eternal Masters Nimble Mongoose.
Oh, that was your problem. I mean, as Rich Shea said, you're just strictly wrong.
I am.
Rich Shea said that is a hard one to say.
Rich Shea said.
Oh, shut up.
Rich Shea said. All right, so Joe had a look through, he sees a spell bomb.
Spell bomb's good, draws a card.
Yeah, draws a card, nukes a graveyard. It's certainly better than surgical extraction because at least it cycles.
I really want to see both of them with true names from next turn.
True names.
Yeah. I just want them to start attacking each other.
Check pile really doesn't. They don't love the true names.
They used to play like a Gurmag, and I never understood why. And now they've cut it.
Joe actually sideboarded in a Gurmag.
No way.
Yeah, he sideboarded. I'm surprised it's not a Tazika, to be honest.
It's interesting then that he's got Baron main and Gurmag side.
I guess that's a clean swap, huh?
All right, so Joe forces the Thoughtseize.
All right, what's he defending in his hand? I
hope it's Baron.
I have forgotten what Joe was defending. I have to say, Joe has quite a shiny sticker on his snapback.
He's got a Colligan's command.
Well, I guess
I know he's got one of them
to get back his Deathrite. So I guess he 2-for-1. He 1-for-2'd himself so that he can
get a 2-for-1 later.
Back with the 2-for-1. Yeah. I don't know. It's a bit. Yeah. You can see why I don't really like keeping in the forces to begin with, because you just don't want these kind of exchanges.
Yeah, you're not gonna hold on to your cards for too long.
No,
anyway.
you want all you want to do in this matchup. Everyone ends up empty-handed. You just want to have stupid bombs to draw off the top.
You sure do.
So,
like I said, True Name Nemesis. How good would that be?
Well, I mean, Jace, Sylvan Library. These are all kind of cards.
Yep. Bombs off the top.
Don't say
That's all you want to do in Magic and all you want to do in the pool.
Please don't say this at an airport. All right, we see a whiteboarded brainstorm from Jared. I think this is at the end of Joe's turn. And we see a Jace. So
that's good. That's a card and a half.
I think, yeah, Jared has...
I would pay 1 life and discard an extra card to counter that spell.
Yes. All right. Jared just gets to clear. Man.
Another Thoughtseize.
Different art Thoughtseize.
Colligan's command. I suppose you just make him. There's no point buying anything back. Oh no, you can and then discard whatever the last card
Jared
is.
has so many cards compared to Joe.
These guys have actually been playing a game.
Yes, they have. They definitely have. But I think Joe has just fallen behind on resources too much. He's surgical essentially for nothing, and force of willed and fell behind.
I thought it is, yeah.
So he's just hasn't been in the driver's seat.
Yeah, he valued the Colligan's command quite highly, but it hasn't really.
No,
he's been casted for. I would have just let it go, honestly.
What did he cast it for? 2 damage and discard a card. That is not great.
I don't even know. What mode did he choose? That doesn't look like Jared discarded a card.
He did. He discarded a K command.
Well, that's good. Now he can just cast his Jitte.
Exactly.
Or
No,
is he gonna end step Snapcaster? Play Quip Jitte.
I love that. I really think that's a great play. Like just to go Snapcaster, Flashback Brainstorm.
Nah, bolt him. Let's get.
You don't need to get frisky when your artifact.
Send a message. Steve's back hurts. There's a lot of things that we can get frisky over.
Okay. Why does your back hurt, Steve?
Went to the gym.
There you go.
It's been a long time coming. 26 years and counting. We finally got there. All right. So Toxic Deluge. Oh, that's an answer to
Not.
Jared had a Jace, didn't he?
I think it's coming up. I think it's coming up next because he brainstormed it. So it's
Jared. Yes,
Jared,
bolt. Do it.
Brainstorm.
Do it, Jared. Bolt him. Yes.
Oh!
Yes.
Oh, he is sending the message.
Upstairs, down to 13.
Hey.
Yes. Cold shot.
Here we go. He's
Equip bash.
Smush.
Wow, that Toxic Deluge is going to pay at least 5 life to get rid of the Snapcaster Mage.
And there's still a Jitte on the table.
And then there'll be a Jace.
Oh, lovely. I think Jared though has actually played this quite well.
I think he has too.
Yeah, I think he's especially the thoughts. He's timed his thought seizes very well to really put Joe
clear
on
the way,
clear the way for his big plays. And I think the Jitte and the sideboard is, even though I mean,
it's not that impressive. But if it keeps the board clear, makes you Leavold a 7/7. 7/7 Leavold. That's like opposite Grizzlebrand.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Powerful stuff. I'm not like, I mean, it's looking amazing here, but Jitte being so prone to Colligan's command is a bit.
Well, I mean, he timed it well, didn't he? He's held on to that Jitte from turn 2.
He has. He has timed it well.
Got through the Colligan's command, the first one.
I mean, maybe, I think maybe we downplay these artifacts, these pieces of equipment so much. Oh, they're just going to get busted by a Colligan's command.
Well, they
and things
probably
like that.
will.
But, I mean, maybe we downplay them a bit too much.
I mean, if Joe can't answer this Jitte, it's a 2-turn clock.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah. That's it.
As Elvis Costello says, it's going to pump it up. Just query, so a bit of
We're being told there's some rule question.
concerning the Jitte.
Yeah.
Please don't tell me someone has a Caracas in their deck and they're trying to bounce the Jitte.
No.
This happened.
that
This happened recently on
Yeah.
coverage.
And no one picked it up. It was bizarre.
Bizarre.
All right, so there's a Pyroblast, a Fatal Push. That's pretty good.
Was this a brainstorm or a ponder? It's a brainstorm, considering Joe is.
Mixing
All right,
his
so
cards.
we can certainly clean up the Snapcaster with either the Pyroblast or the Fatal Push. I think I like Fatal Pushing it here, definitely.
Well, that's pretty good for Joe. He can push the Snapcaster.
Yeah, I think
Red Blast the Jace.
Yeah, Joe could actually climb back with this. Come on, Joe, Fatal Push it. Yes,
Got him.
got him.
And now he's gonna slam the
Blast
Jace.
Oh,
and get
geez.
blasted.
This is, and then he just needs to deal
Yep.
with the Jitte. Wow, brainstorm, hell of a card, huh?
that is quite the comeback.
Hell of a card.
Like we said, don't get attached.
Don't.
That is a paddling and a half.
Still, there is a Jitte. Any burbs that are, or Deathrites or anything that get drawn are not long for the world.
All right, another Snapcast. That's pretty good.
That's very good,
Man,
actually.
imagine if there was another Bolt as well. Oh, nice.
Mahil Spellbomb. Spellbomb is pretty good.
He can just hold that up against any other Snapcaster mages that come.
He can. I mean, even at this stage, like here, he looks like he's not going to get the cycle at all.
Well, he doesn't have to fire off this turn.
Oh, for sure. All right, so Jared's going for a Snap Thoughtseize, which I don't really like this because that happened.
Yeah.
Like, Thoughtseize is far past its prime now. I would rather just get, like...
Another Brainstorm going.
Yeah, just keep the cards flowing, keep the velocity going. Because now, I mean, admittedly, what... Yep, so we're going to see a Deluge for
Another
one.
Deluge.
For one. Just so the Snapcaster doesn't connect. Because I think that's what Jared wanted. Just a warm body to put this Jitte onto. All right, Ponder will probably find a warm body.
Oh, yes, a Burb.
Yep, perfect. Perfect.
Draw the land to then equip. Oh, yes.
Oh, yes, lovely. Oh, baby.
All right, so now we've got Bolt Protection and Deluge Protection.
Yeah.
All right, Joe down to 8. Cracks the fetch land.
I mean, a K command would be good.
That would be pretty gross.
But it can't destroy the Jitte and shoot the Burb. Because the Burb will get pumped up.
Yep. He'll have a 1/1.
Yeah, and then he'll have a 1/1. But, you're not getting the supreme value. Ooh, is that a Snapcaster Mage? Which won't work against the Nihil Spellbomb.
Yeah.
So I think Jared probably has this pretty locked up here. A Fluster Storm. He doesn't care.
Yep.
Yep. So I think Jared's taking this game away here.
Take 5. Well, never lose hope. Not one step back, all that.
Yep. But he's certainly in the driver's seat. Certainly in the driver's seat. Because, yeah, what Joe really needs is a natural drawn K command. Snapcaster K command doesn't even do it. So, this is looking like a little bit of a struggle.
Even at 3 life, it's pretty precarious.
For sure.
It's not 8, which is 8 turns. It's just three turns of attacking with the bird.
Yeah. Joe thinking about his options, somewhat seeing the writing on the wall.
Painful truth. Let's go.
Give him a message.
Jace, the Mind Sculptor.
Jace, is he Mind Sculptor?
Oh my god.
Is he going to bounce a Burb?
He's bouncing a Burb, that's for sure.
Bounce a Burb is... I mean, bounce the Burb.
He has to.
Yeah,
he has
to. He has to. He has to bounce the Burb, then brainstorm next turn and ideally find an answer to the Jitte. Again, he needs the natural drawn K command, really.
As long as he keeps the creatures off,
Yep.
he's doing all right.
Yep, so his Burb has gone back to hand. Burb has gone back to field. Hydroblasts.
That deals with the K command.
Yep. So
He's going to equip it again, and now can hot up Spellbomb with the black.
so what does Joe draw here? So we're going for a brainstorm, aren't we?
No, he has to bounce.
Again. So
Yeah.
we're just buying time
Yeah, that's all you can do.
while Jared draws
More cards.
more and more cards.
Yep.
This doesn't seem great. This is one of the positions where Jace is not at his finest.
A 1/1 Burb.
The 1/1 Burb really
holding a sword.
not even a sword.
It's just a Jitte, a sword breaker.
Yes, correct.
Oh no, another bird. Well, see, lucky he didn't brainstorm.
And a Deathrite. Many warm bodies.
Wow, we've drawn quite a few.
Well, it was Burb into Deathrite, so.
How does Jared still have 2 cards in hand? This Burb is insane.
It's a really good Burb.
He's drawn 2 cards a turn for the last few turns.
Yeah, thanks to Jace. It's like a reverse Jace. All right, he's gone for a brainstorm.
Wow, Joe's found his own Burb.
That's not really going to do it, though, because Burb gets shot by the Jitte.
Hercule's Recall would be the absolute insane draw.
And then Jared would draw more cards.
Yeah, it's just the game's over because it only needs 1 bird to connect, and then there's Deathrite too.
Yep. So I'm pretty sure Joe.
So Joe, give it a look, but
Give it a look, but I think he's run out of options here. Taken a bit of time to have a think.
I'm sure he's thinking, well, if I shuffle, what can I burb into?
Yeah, I think that's
Toxic Deluge.
Wonder how many deluges he runs. Marsh Casualties wouldn't do it. I know I saw one of those. Lots of people have like a split, from what I know, right?
Yeah, like a 1/1 charm.
Yeah.
Charm, Casualties, and the Deluge in the main. All right.
Yeah. So that's exactly what Joe's thinking. Whether he can. His Burb can be as good as Jared's Burb.
Pyroclasm. That would be a card.
I'm surprised, yeah. They don't really play.
Because like, it kills their own creatures.
Yeah, but so does Golgari Charm.
I suppose. Yeah, if you kill your own creatures, that means your Colgan's command's got better value.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well. Yes.
Burbs for days. All right, so now I was going to think how I'm going to tap my mana for this.
What's this? More Jace. Okay, he found another Jace. I guess so. I mean, this is certainly one way to cast Brainstorm after Brainstorm. Very
All right.
expensive.
So
Right.
a Leovold, a Snapcaster Mage, and
What?
a mystery card.
I think Leovold does not do anything.
Leovold doesn't do
In the face
squat.
of this Spell Bomb, Snapcaster Mage does not do anything. And
And there's a Brainstorm.
okay, Brainstorm does something, but I think his mana
I
is
think
a
he
bit too
gets
tied
run
up.
out.
Yeah, so Joe
Yeah.
shows the hand. Well battled. So there we go. Check pile mirror. We got through it, guys.
How's that? The bird beat the Jace. Two Jace.
two Jace. Jace after Jace. Yeah.
All right, so congratulations to Jared on a finally fought day.
Yep. Finally fought day. Got it through. He's been having quite consistent results recently.
9th CanCon.
Yeah. On Sneak and Show, I think it was. Or was it Pile?
Yeah, it was Sneak Show.
Sneak and Show. So
And
very
did
good.
well in the vintage portion, so well done to him.
Well
and
done,
congrats to Joe on another fine performance from him.
Yes, of course. And for getting on camera with another spicy number. Baron Master Wizard. Very good.
Well, I'm Steam Solpus.
And I am Sean Brown.
Thanks to General Games for hosting us. We'll see you soon.
Yes. See you. Bye-bye.